Alright, what's going on? Here's the boxes. There's a couple more in the car. We're at about 100 items, so $3 each. Within lots, we bought box lots, some box lots, and different single items and stuff. So let's dive in a little bit, and I'll show you what it did. So I got this box of tubes here. Pretty big tote. This one's all military tubes. And then I have this box here, this one here, and two more right there. So, if we want to say, I mean, I know this one's worth more than 20, so I'm going to say that's worth 40, just cut and dry, 40. And then 20 for each, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 140. And that's not grinding any of them out. And there's some good ones in here. I'll have to look up some of these standards and some of these other tubes. So, but these right here is 12 of these VT 135s. I think I can get maybe 60 to 100 for all those. We'll see. I get this bag of erasers. Oh yeah, bag of erasers, baby. So this guy sells at Hubbardston. He had this marked at 50 on this lot. I paid 15 for this within the whole pile, and some of it does pretty good. Some of these are not common. You get some owls in here, and dogs, and Sesame Street, and it's all kinds of different ones. Dinosaurs, creatures, animals, cats, stuff like that. Pretty cool. This game does about 30. This does about, I would say, $1 a piece with 10 on the case. That's about 30. This box lot of paper is pretty good. This could do maybe 50 in the auction, and I'm sure I could grind a little bit of this out at the flea market. So this could do 70 to 100, but yet you really never know. You really just never know. I noticed this one photo in here. It's kind of cool. Cute, hippie, but yeah, that's kind of cool. Focus. There we go. All right, stomach's growling, so let's try and get through some more of this. I got this Budweiser horseshoe set. East Coast is big on horseshoes, so we come across a lot of horseshoes. And this manufacturer is actually from Worcester, so this is a Worcester St. Pierre Worcester made Budweiser branded horseshoe. Never used. The stakes have never been driven, so that's pretty nice. I think that's a $50 all day for sure. Got these two cap guns. Couple of spectacles in a box, wood box. We got 3 spoke shades, shavers. This Ram that I showed you, empty coffee cup. We have 2 large cleavers. One's a Dexter and the other's a Foster Brothers. Steve might be a little jealous if he sees those. I've sold this before for 15 to 20. This is a Nielsen Sprinkler. Pretty nice sprinkler. Actually, when I sold my last one, I kind of regretted. You know, it's kind of like, probably shouldn't have sold that, but here's another one. Works pretty good. Some squares, 4 squares, and this wood square. Nice brass edge wood square. I'll save that last item. There's a bunch of controllers in here. A couple Super Nintendo controllers, regular Nintendo controllers, AV cables, a couple Intellivision games, and a NES console, which I have no clue if there's anything in there. It could be, you never know. No game. They had this priced at $60. I picked this box up for $20. $20 for that whole box. We'll look up some of them games. This one could be good. Night Stalker. Probably not. Look at them graphics. Oh yeah, Pac-Man. So yeah, that, all that. I showed you the pencil, my trusty dusty pencil. All right, puppies. All right, simmer down. Look at this other box. Nice box. Got a little record player here. We got pretty much auction paper lots. And I kind of started grabbing some of this. I should have grabbed more, but this one was kind of cool. But not bad. These pictures, I like these actually because these do really good in like a mill. Little car pictures and buggy pictures. I mean, I don't know if they wanted $35 for these. That's crazy. Yeah, $12 for that. Yeah, you're dreaming. It's probably a $5 picture at this point, maybe 10. But pretty cool. I kind of like these. These are nice on the wall. They're all carriage. Couple cars, but most of them carriage. Carriage stuff is pretty cool. And this box lot, which consists of tools, random vintage items like cool looking cans that you get a couple bucks for at the flea, other stuff like that, grinded out items, just different chunks, different stuff. There's a little pulley in here. So all this right here was $65. Tried getting her down to $40. She wasn't budging, but I tried. Got this nice yard tool though. It's bent. It's really bent, but it's a nice rock mover. Get some rocks moved out of there. Oh, and I got a typewriter out of that. $65. There's a typewriter right there. Pretty decent one. Super clean. And that's it. Yeah, that's my pile. It's a $300 pile. That's pretty steep. If you go to if I was power buying at a estate sale, a $300 pile would have filled probably the car. But overall, not too bad. I feel I did pretty good. What is there for profit? I would think this is an easy double up, they would call this. It might not be a triple, but it's an easy double. You know, to get 600 back out of all this is kind of, you know, you're kind of pushing it, but slow and steady. The snail always won the race. You can't, you know, you can't sell everything in one shot. You'll never hit your 600 mark. you'd have to give some stuff away, give some deals. But if you hold strong, it's an easy double, if not triple. My favorite item, my last item that I got. I went back, I saw it on the table, but let's bring it over and like with the puppies. Like with the puppies. So, this is a vintage big light TV antenna. Super cool. Retro knob. Centering out. Big light knob top. All brass, metal, and Bakelite. It's like all the best things. They just construct something out of it. Get an TV antenna. So, pretty cool. Yeah, definitely my most favorite item out of the pile for sure. Almost don't want to sell it. I really like it. It's cool. It's nice. It makes a nice display. Yeah, let's take you in for a little small tour of the works in progress. Back up. Back up. Puppies, puppies. Chokarooski. Sweetapeeski. Kokadokski. Kokadoke, kokadoke. Alright, we're in the midst of building a porch. 20 by 16. Big, huge porch. Gotta stone the rest of this out. Put some poly down to eliminate the rainwater. I pitched it out to this point here. So all rain should go out. Just like when I bought the house and the inspector told me to do it about 6 years ago. So I got it done. Nice little slope there. All right, and here we are for some concrete pouring. We have concrete coming at 3:30. I'm gonna pull him in this gate here, up to this tree, and hopefully he's gonna slap his chutes on. We're gonna reach to here, and we're gonna trough concrete into here, into the formed shed. This is my shed foundation that I've been working on. Yeah, throw a couple hours here and there. Put stone down. Put some mesh in it. Got it all braced off nice. And got my marks on there. Ready to pour. So pouring this at 3:30, and I'm pouring some of these sonotubes at 3:30, and yeah, should be fun, real fun time. So if anyone wants to come over my house and have some fun, you're more than welcome to come over for some fun, because I got to build a shed there. So we're gonna build a 12 by 12. I think a 12 by 12 right there, and then it's gonna have a door on this side, and there's gonna be a little awning here, and that'll be like a little seating area, something like that. Kind of a tinker shed, and I'll build a loft inside it, and so it'll be up to this high. I'm gonna build a loft up in here, or possibly make it 2 stories with a loft up top. So it'll be a huge shed. And then I can start going through this shed, because buying stuff is a what do they call that? A disease or a disorder. So here's kind of things I collect. Here's my sawmill blade collection. Got all my sawmill blades that I find and just keep slapping them up. But buying is a disease, a disorder. Yeah, thrill of the hunt, man. Thrill of the hunt. So this is kind of my redundant flea market pile. Some of this has made it to the flea market. Some of it has never seen the light of day to anybody. It's just purchased and tossed in here and hoarded. There is actually an item in here that is actually listed, which is the phonograph, which is right there. Yeah, no takers on that yet, but there's some good chainsaws in here and tools and vintage, stuff, flea market junk, and toys and all kinds of stuff. So I got to get in here because you can see I have a mouse running rampant in here, and yeah, we got to get him out of here. Last thing I need is any more mouse turd on stuff. So this whole shed needs to get pulled. It's a lengthy mission. There's going to be some stuff broken and ruined, but that's why I like to sell a lot of hard goods, metal stuff. It doesn't get ruined as long as it's covered and within a shed. So all this needs to get pulled. Pretty crazy on my end, because it's one of them piles that you just don't want to go into. But there's good stuff in here. I mean, there's a huge winch here, pulley hoist, there's all kinds of stuff. I mean, I sold one of these a couple weeks ago for $50. It's a nice velvet chair here. There's all kinds of stuff. It's a really nice mechanics scrub. You don't come across those. Those are rare.